It has been a rainy day here at Universal Orlando Resort, but I am now inside Universal Studios Florida. We're going to go to a new kind of photo op area they've set up in the San Francisco section of the park. We're going to want to think in terms of Amity and Jaws, and think in terms of 50th anniversary of the movie Jaws. So if you feel old and you saw that in theaters, I did not, but if you did, it's been 50 years. Universal Orlando is trying to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the Jaws movie. Remember, Jaws was one of the original attractions at Universal Studios Florida that has disappeared. The Amity area, as it used to be known, has been replaced by Diagon Alley. So, but it is the 50th anniversary, and as a result, they have lots of different displays and photo ops and tributes to the old ride that you can come see when you visit at Universal Studios Florida. We're going to go take a look. As you enter the San Francisco area, there's Richter's Burger, just so you're aware of that. You can eat there if you want to. Having said that, I'm going to continue on. You see, we've passed, of course, the lovely Fast and Furious area, but you'll see the Amity Island sign. This is a nod to things that have always been here. So it's the 50th annual regatta, July 4th to July 10th. You'll see that in this area there, giving up the image of its July 4th. So you've got those things set up. This is near the Chez Alcatraz bar. And so a lot of these are props that they have used previously for Jaws stuff and previously other things. So you've got to remember, that's one of the original attractions at Universal Studios Florida, going all the way back to 1990. So it's just kind of a nod to Amity and July 4th, those kind of things. You can pick up your stuff at Chez Alcatraz if you haven't been here in a while. This went through a major refurb and they've updated the bar. So you continue around, you'll see there's a little more of the items that you can check out for your photo ops. But of course there is always Bruce. Bruce is always back here for people to enjoy, get photo ops, stick your head in, check those things out. And then you just see they have this photo op set up just for the July 4th celebration. We should expect to see all this stuff here, at least through that period of time. You can go around. Let me just show you real quick, because obviously when you're doing video and photos, you want to be considerate of everyone involved. But these are props they've used before, but it's a nice touch for them to add it with the 50th anniversary coming up. There is also behind in the area you can see, there is a gun or a prop gun. And if you know your history of the Amityville ride, Jaws, you'll know why that's there. If you've made it this far in the video, you have seen that there's a change that's just occurred. That is because when I got to my location after recording, I realized I did not record a closing at the end of the video. Got to walk through Super Nintendo store. Probably gotten to see the Amity photo area. Since that happened, Universal has put out a press release that's told us that they're celebrating the Jaws 50th anniversary. There's going to be food booths that are going to be set up that look just like the concession stands back in the, God love them, the old days in the 1990s and years after that, when the Jaws attraction was still a thing before it was refurbished into what we know as Diagon Alley at Universal Studios Florida. So that pretty much sums it up. This is what happens when the person who's used to typing is now talking into a camera. Having said that, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate all the things. And once again, like, comment, and subscribe on the videos. It does make a difference. It does help Rhonda and Jeremy to accomplish a lot of different things in the future as they're trying to plan and give you the content that you might be looking for as you've come used to what you hear from them. Also, having said that, remember that there is a place for you to comment in the Facebook community, Main Street Magic community on Facebook. Just ask to join and tell us what kind of videos or content you're looking for. Because, this is all kind of a new thing. We're letting a blogger have a camera You know, I've done some videos for certain sites, but it's usually a very specific task, a very specific thing, and I'm not given any freedom. I'm like a 2-year-old with a camera. So there's that. Thanks everybody for watching. I don't think I had any food in this video, but still, as always, eat like you mean it.